Hi guys, it's me again. So, I just like to make another quick video. So yeah, I just thought to just get out of the way. So I'm going to talk about by reviewing on my one of my best favorites TV show from the CBBC channel. Some of you may know Tracy Beaker. So yeah, some of you may be familiar with Tracy Beaker. And it's okay if some of you who doesn't, and I will explain everything. Oh yes. So I just like to talk about it to get out the way, so I can, you know, do other things or bedtime, whatever. Okay, never mind. So anyway, so Tracy Beaker. Well, she does. She's sort of a main character of her own TV show, Tracy Beaker. But it's actually called The Story of Tracy Beaker because it started on that TV show anyway in 2002. Yeah, well, basically, the TV show was actually based on the actual book that came out in the 90s, I believe. So, yeah, I'm not sure if anyone have ever read the book or something. It's okay if you have or not, so that's quite understandable. And also to be in fact that Tracy Beaker is actually being played by Danny Harmer. Some of you might know her somehow before. It's okay if not everyone are familiar with the actress Danny Harmer, but she's best known for Tracy Beaker for a long time since the Story of Tracy Beaker show that came out back in 2002. Yeah, and ever since then, Danny Harmer, who we all know that we know who, that she's been the best ever since when she was a kid, and now right now as a grown up, an adult. And believe me or not, she's now um, a wife and she has a daughter. Yeah, cute, right? Yep, believe me or not. And also to be in fact that Tracy Beaker also has another TV show and it's called Tracy Beaker Returns. But that didn't came out until 2010. Even though that for some reason, because not sure if some of you may actually know about this, it's okay if not, but I only just found out not so long ago. I think it was about like last couple of years ago now. But all I can say that the first season of Tracy Beaker Returns, the episode was broadcasted in 2009 for some reason. But for some reason it just started in 2010. Well, that was a bit weird. No, like really. The filming, that's what I mean. I mean, the cast, as in the people who plays the characters, they were recording the scenes in 2009 before the actual show started in 2010. I mean, am I the only one who think that's a bit crazy? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that can happen to any show or whatever, and sometimes can be with a film, whatever. Yeah, sometimes it's not really that matter whether if it's delayed or early, whatever. It can happen to any shows or film. So really, so it doesn't really that matter now, does it? Never mind. So yeah, and okay, so okay, the story of Tracy Beaker it first started in 2002, but it then finished in 2005. And like I said just then, with Tracy Beaker Returns, um, recorded in 2009, and then the show just came out in 2010, but the show kind of ended in 2012, I believed. Yeah. The only reason why it was cut short from season 3 is because Danny Harmer wants to focus on doing other things and all that. Or maybe she wants to, like do like real life things. I don't know. Don't know quite 100% what's going on behind that at that time from a long time ago, but I just don't really know. I don't think anyone knows the whole idea what's going on at the time. but still, until like the year later, 2013, that's when we get a spin-off show called The Dumping Ground. Yeah, The Dumping Ground is actually about the characters that we already know from the Tracy Beaker returns, but we do end up having like new characters like comes and goes. Yeah, not just the original characters though, because we do get like new characters anyway, and each of the characters does comes and goes anyway. Because I mean, not all kids have to stay in a in a care home like forever now, can they? No. I mean, all children deserve to have a family, a loving family who treats them well, and who loves them like deeply down. Cute, really. Yeah. I mean, and I also heard by the rules that you at the age of 16 you have to, even though you still haven't got no parents, as in, but sometimes people just got to deal with that sometimes if you ever live in a care home. So no offense, but I just think, but sorry if I upset some people who actually lives in a care home. So yeah, but anyway, the dumping grounds, for my personal opinion, well, I have to say that I think I prefer the original cast of the characters who that we all used to know and love from the original Tracy Beaker Returns, because well, same thing from the 80 season from the dubbing ground. Well, I just think it's not the same without the original cast. Though, not really. I know the fact that we can't always. I mean, that they can't always stay in a show like forever because the actress who plays them might want to do some other things. So that's the a fair point for the actors who wants to move on or some things. Yeah, and it's okay to move on from things when it comes to an actor. If you guys have ever had this sort of experience, like if you ever have been an actor before, then some of you may know what I mean. So yeah, and I do have some few favorite characters, and I do have favorite episodes, and I also, of course, have favorite moments in Tracy Beaker series. Well, all the Tracy Beaker franchise. It doesn't matter which TV show I'm talking about; it can be any. Oh, actually, I've almost forgot one show that I nearly forgot to mention. There's another Tracy Beaker show called Tracy Beaker and Me. Well, not technically me, as in me, Ken Sparkle, but it's just the title. Yep, that's just the way it's called, I'm afraid, because it's actually about Tracy Beaker now as a mother, well, a single mom, and she has a daughter named Jess. Wow, cute and adorable. I actually have a book of that actually at home. Cute, right? I mean, about Tracy Beaker now has a daughter. Yeah, I mean, sometimes some characters can grow up, and all that. So don't get me wrong. Okay, so let's just talk about some of the characters that I never mentioned yet, like Justine Littlewood. Ugh. Okay, I know some of you not like it that much. I understand. I mean, I don't usually like Justine sometimes too. Well, there are some moments where I do like Justine, to be honest. I mean, she's cool. She's sassy. I mean, she's crazy. But sometimes she can be a jerk towards Tracy. I mean, I do get Justine can be a pain, but sometimes you can't always judge people just because whatever your reason is. You should always respect people no matter how much you either don't like them, whatever. I mean, like I said, that's the whole point on the argument. So like I said. So sometimes we just got to deal with it and just accept people for who they are, what they are, and just simply move on and have a nice day and good luck. Bye bye. Something like that. Sorry. But still, just being can be cheeky. And I do get Tracy and Justine can have this sort of rivalry sort of toward each other. I sometimes it could be funny in some way, especially when they're both fighting over a TV remote in that very episode from season 2 on the story of Tracy Beaker. Like, come on, you two. It's no other competition. And the way that they're doing like cowboy thingy eyes to one another, and then whatever they're doing with their fists, the hands, like they're ready to grab each other, fight like cats, like meow, meow, meow. I mean, seriously. Well, that's Tracy and Justine for you guys. But believe me or not, most people can do that sometimes. Well, not always, but it is true in some way. So don't deny that. Okay. Um, Although there's another character that I do somehow have mixed feelings, and her name is Louise. Yes. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I know she was Tracy Beaker's best friend, whatever. But for some reason, I don't quite like her much in some ways because the way she treats Tracy Beaker after since Justine came along. Like, wow. I mean, Louise, what's wrong with you? I mean, just because whatever your reason is, fulfill like you think Tracy had banning you just because she had a foster parent at the time when the first episode first aired back in 2002. It doesn't mean you have to treat Tracy Beaker like that, like the way Justine do. Give me a break. It nearly reminds me of those Hula girls from Lilo and Stitch, like Metal Edmonds and those three girls, Lena, Teresa, and uh, Yuki. That's it. Oh boy. I mean, seriously. Why does people always have to treat people like that? It just isn't right. I'm like, okay, I'm done on this one. Okay, Elena Payne. Ugh, okay. Well, no wonder why she calls Elena Payne, because she's the pain. Because Elena's always going on about kids and these whatever. Okay, she is lovely. Don't get me wrong, but the way the kids and the other staff members from the care home judge her too much, like, come on. Yeah, like, tell me about it. But I don't usually a fan of Elaine, so don't get me wrong. So even though I do feel bad for Elaine in some moments, but most of the time I just find her a bit of annoying. Yeah, well, I know she has to do whatever she has to do as her job, but still, the kids, they're just too picky. Hmm. Yeah, tell me about the guys who from the Nanny Kingdom like I am. So yeah, and also, oh yeah, Jenny, the original what's it called again? The head of the care home. Yeah, I kind of like her sometimes. Yeah, I know she can be grumpy, but she is funny. She's quite a charm. She's very sweet. She's actually very generous to every kid, no matter how she gets annoyed by them. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh yes, Mike. Yes, almost guys who ever watches Tracy Beaker loves Mike, and he's like a father figure to everyone in the show. The original show, Tracy Beaker Returns, and again in the Dumping Ground. I know it's quite sad that he has to leave on that very episode in the Dumping Ground. I think it was season 3 or season 4. season 7. That's it. Yeah, I know. It's quite sad because when I first watched that clip on YouTube and then again on iPlayer as a full episode, I was like crying my eyes out. I mean, I was like, oh no, is Mike leaving? Oh no. So like that. I mean, I know the actor who plays him can't stay long. I mean, sometimes people likes to retire or they want to move on doing other things or whatever. I don't know, but that's just what I'm saying. I mean, Mike Milligan, you or Connor something, whatever his name is again, who plays Mike, you will always be remembered and you'll always be loved by everyone who loves you. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so Ramaduke from the original Tracy Beaker show, the story of Tracy Beaker, he only appears from season 1 until season 4 for some reason. I don't know quite why, but he just left for some reason because the actor he just decided to do some other things as well at the time. Because I remember saw him in Doctor Who once. Yeah, you hear that right, guys? He was in Doctor Who a long time ago. Sometimes in the late 2000s, actually, or in the middle 2000s, I don't know. But I know that he actually appears in this one episode about the Titanic. Yeah, the Titanic. He was about to destroy the whole city of London. Oh my goodness! Wow. And those creepy angels. I mean, the sound of their voices, the moment the like robot voice, like I don't know how you describe that sound now. It's just creepy. Whew. And they can kill you by throwing those thingies from their heads. You know, like that round circle thing. Like, oh my god! Believe me, you wouldn't like that episode if you ever dared to watch it. It's on iPlayer in case you want to watch it if you're from the same country as I am, United Kingdom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we're not here to talk about Doctor Who. We're talking about Tracy Beaker. Okay. Oh, damn it! Almost. Oh, okay. Forgot one thing. Mm-mm. The guy who plays Duke, I'm not sure if Sophie was able to remember this, but I do remember I showed her to her like a few times before that Duke from Tracy Beaker actually appeared in the live action version of Beauty and the Beast. Not like in the actual film, but there was a deleted scene for that film for some reason. And you can see him in that deleted scene anyway on YouTube. If you want to look it up, be free to do so. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so oh yeah, the Wellards. Wow. Okay. I know they can be cool in some way, and the Wellards, well, for some reason, I'm not usually a fan of those three. Roxy, Chantal, and Rio. That's the names. Yeah. Rios is a boy, just let you guys know. And Chantal and Roxy are, well, for some reason, they're actually siblings, but half siblings. Yeah. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. Okay. And, um, okay. So I do like some few characters from the Tracy Beaker Returns, like Carmen. I know not many people can be like Carmen, as in, like, not usually a fan of her, and that's okay. But for me, I kind of like her, and I know she can be rude sometimes in some episodes in the Dumping Ground or the Tracy Beaker Returns. Well, I can't to admit that she can be a bit rude about like I don't know. All I can say that like if you guys remember Jodie when she first appeared and tried to beat her return and she was all like smelly and all that, and Carmen was like, "Oh, I don't like her because she stinks and rotten hell." I mean, seriously, Carmen, give the girl a break. She's new to the curtain, so what do you expect, young lady? Yeah, well, tell me about it. Some girls don't always have manners sometimes. Even I don't have manners too sometimes in some ways, so don't get me wrong. To remind me. Yeah. Well, okay. And I do like Lily. She's cool. I mean, she is sweet. I know she can be quite bossy and cheeky as well, and rude sometimes too, but she is mostly kind and sweet and yeah. Yeah. And T, well, it's actually a name for one of the female characters, but her name is actually spelled with a T-double-E. T. Yeah. Well, I know it's kind of a lot to get used to that name. Yeah. But still, that's just her name. And T is actually quite a nice girl in the Tracy Beaker franchise, to be honest. And she's quite a tomboy. And let's just say she likes like sports games, and she's quite an outgoing person, meaning she likes to like walk about. I mean, everyone likes to be walking about, now don't we? I mean, I do sometimes too. So yeah. And I also like some of the male characters, like Night Mum. You know what? Forget it. Anyway, so where was I? That's it. I was gonna say I like some of the male characters, like Harry. Yes. And well, I know he can be well, I know he's only a young boy in the Tracy Beaker Return series, but he is nice. Don't get me wrong, because I believe not many people seem to like him much because the way he thinks his toy stuffed giraffe, and he calls his toy Jeff, and he thinks his toy actually speaks to him. I mean, come on, people, what do you guys expect? He's only a young boy. All kids can be like that when it comes to toys, like Andy from Toy Story franchise. I mean, it doesn't really that matter how many people are going to say. Kids can be kids, so that's just the way kids are. So we just got to trust kids, don't we? Yeah. And so many characters to like. I don't like Jodie. Yeah. Well, at first she can be a bit cheeky in some ways, and she still was before she left the show. And well, for some reason I kind of like her as I kind of got used to her in the TV show. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Let's see. Mm, trying to think. Because there's so many characters in each of the Tracy Beaker franchise, and it sometimes just complicated to think. Well, I do like Chloe. Yeah. I mean, Chloe's is nice. Even though in some episodes where she can be quite critical, as in a hypocrite in some ways, because she always believes her own brother Ryan like he's a horrible person, even though he's actually a nice person, like deep down. I mean, come on. Okay, I got to admit this. Ryan, I like him. He is nice some way. And I also like Chloe. I know not most people like Ryan, and I do get it, but for some reason, I just can't understand all the characters keep judging Ryan like he's a terrible person in the whole wide world. Like, come on, can't just people give it a break? Like, come on. There's no such thing of bad or good. I mean, like, come on. Yeah. Okay, I know. Ryan's can be meany, and he can be quite a bully to some characters like T. But T just can be much as bad as Ryan, because she treats him horribly too. Like, come on. But it doesn't really that matter whose side I am on, but I still feel sorry for Ryan for every time he gets judged or criticized or whatever. I mean, can't people give Ryan a break? Like, blah, 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 blah. He's a good kid. If people just see that, then that's their problem. Okay. Might as well have to get you it. Okay, and let's see. I do like to be honest, I'm not sure if anyone knows Candy Rose. Yeah. Well, actually her real name's actually Courtney, but she just got herself a nickname Candy Rose for obvious reason, because her parents in the show actually are dangerous, because they're trying to kidnap her once in some of the episodes from some of the later series. Well, like crazy one. Like, wow. Like, come on. Seriously. That's a terrible thing to do. You should never kidnap a child, even if, no matter whether it's your own or not your own. Because every kid deserves better than you'll think. Yeah. No, really. It's true. If you don't believe me, watch the episode. Either on iPlayer or Dailymotion or YouTube, whatever you guys watch it from. I mean, like, I mean, which country you guys are from, you can still watch, but which episodes you like to watch, really, yeah. And okay, okay. Trying to think. Okay, I might as well talk about some of my favorite episodes, actually. But there's so many of them I can't figure out. I have to admit, I got to say that all the episodes are the best. Yes. And yet, I just love Tracy Beaker ever since my childhood. So, what do you guys expect? I mean, everyone from the same country as I am, from United Kingdom, we all love Tracy Beaker. It just depends on who, really. I mean, not everyone can be a fan of Tracy Beaker, which I can understand by the way Tracy Beaker was behaving when she was a kid at the time. Yeah. But still, I can't actually, well, for some reason, I have been hearing about some haters of Tracy Beaker has been judging Tracy Beaker as a character too far by saying about the way she's behaving and all that, and saying that Tracy Beaker was being abusive, even though she really wasn't. Like, come on, people. She's only a young kid. She's only a fictional character. Yeah, I know some of you are going to say to me to calm down, but still, I just want to make sure everyone can understand it. Even though I know I'm not saying this by justifying Tracy's behavior or anything, but I'm still stating that no matter how old you get, you still can have like behavioral problems. It just depends on who, really. Yeah, anyone can have some. Yeah. Okay. Well, forget about that, but still. Okay. Um. Oh yeah, there's a theme song for Tracy Beaker, and it's called "Someday." I'm not sure some of you are able to remember that song, but I love the song. It's catchy. Yeah, and I know you like the song too, Sophie, because you already heard of it. So yeah. Mhm. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I had a sort of thought in my head just now, thinking about like comparing from Tracy Beaker to Ryan. I think that both are quite the same, like behavior problems, and people judge them for the way they behave and all that, and doesn't really treat them like a fair person, and decide to ignore them for whatever reason. I mean, you can't just ignore people just because they have problems. Like imagine if someone did that to you, would you like it? No, because you wouldn't like to be neglected. Now, would you? No, I don't think so. Because I don't want that happen to me too either. Because nobody deserves that. Never ever. And that's for some reason why we had the Dumping Ground and Place the Bigger franchise in the first place. Because in the care homes, well, that's why we have care homes to begin with. Because the care homes for a reason, and we have care homes that will look after the kids who needs homes. Yeah, yeah. It just depends on the issue with real parents who like the one you know from birth. You get what I mean? Yeah. But I'd rather not go through the whole details because some of them can be very dark and too deep to talk and discuss about it. And I'd rather not talk about it because it just make me feel bad for those kids anyway. And I just like to share some respects anyway. And believe me, um, everyone deserves better and needs a lot of love. Now, don't we? Don't they? We all know do. Hmm. Tell me about it, guys. Yeah. Hmm. Oh well. At least you guys know all about Tracy Beaker and the Dumping Grounds and Tracy Beaker Returns and Tracy Beaker as a character herself. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. I'll leave you guys to it. Yeah. Well, okay. I just hope you guys have a nice time while watching my video. And it's actually kind of fun to talk about Tracy Beaker. If you really want me to, I can show you pictures only for a couple of seconds. So if you don't mind, just bear with me. Oh, come on. Here we go. Uh-huh. There she is. Here we go. She's coming. And voila. Goody good. So here she is. So yeah, if you can see the mouse, okay, you can see it now. Okay, so that's what Tracy Beaker was like from the very beginning when the franchise first started back in 2002, and that's what she looks like now in that new Tracy Beaker, called Tracy Beaker and Me. About Tracy Beaker with her daughter Jess. So yeah. Anyway, I just hope you guys actually enjoy this. So yeah. There it is. Here we go. So yeah. Mhm. Anyway, and here's the book. Or, well, that's the original cover actually. So yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to it. Well, good luck. Bye.